We've explored all the distant islands, conquered the Arctic regions, and ventured into the thickest jungles. There is still one unknown area of exploration to venture into, a wet and treacherous desert home to creatures who live in complete darkness. The deep sea. Despite the huge size of Earth's oceans, a mere 2% of the entire biomass on our planet is found in them. It's truly staggering to consider how much wildlife exists beyond this small portion. Very little of the Earth's water can be found deeper than 200 meters, and an overwhelming amount of it is located right near the surface. 90% to be exact. Let us embark on this journey together now. Even though the water is deep, the light still manages to reach it, sustaining photosynthesis. Trillions of small algae and bacteria, phytoplankton, form the basic building blocks of the marine environment. These microscopic creatures then serve as a food source for larger plankton, which in turn provides sustenance to other species. Sea life flourishes at depths similar to that of the Amazon rainforest, where coral reefs and blooming algae provide a home for a huge variety of creatures. Until now, the majority of our consideration has been given to this comparatively accommodating setting, where we can enjoy activities like fishing, swimming, polluting, and conducting scientific research. So, let's dive deeper. After leaving the security of familiar coastal waters, we venture into deeper, unexplored depths. Eventually, we reach the continental shelf, which marks the beginning of a steep descent down to the deep sea, the continental slope. As the water grows deeper, light quickly becomes scarce, making it impossible for any plants to survive. The steep continental slope then starts to give us a feeling that we are looking at the surface of the moon. Gazing out the window, we are met with an endless expanse of open water. Let's move away from the shore and plunge into the mysterious twilight zone, providing us access to the deep waters of the sea. As we submerge deeper, the water pressure grows to a dangerous level. An astounding world record was set with the deepest scuba dive to an astonishing 332 meters. It's equivalent to 200 cars sitting atop you when you dive down to that point in the ocean. The pressure is immense and can be truly overwhelming. Out of the entire journey, we've achieved only 3% so far. There is still a long way to go. Despite the somewhat bleak and inhospitable environment, there are a variety of aquatic species that call this area home and spend a considerable amount of time here. It is a safe haven for aquatic animals during the day since its dark waters provide cover from lurking predators. Moreover, it serves as a place to rest and gain strength. During darkness, they can venture into safer shallow areas to feast on the abundant food in the upper levels of the water. At the juncture between day and night, light becomes a mighty force to be reckoned with. The vast majority of native species living in the depths of the ocean rely on bioluminescent chemicals to generate light. Animals often blend into their surroundings as a form of camouflage from the sunlight. They are also known to use color and patterns for signaling mates or to startle or intimidate predators. In addition to using lights to track prey, many animals in the dark rely on teamwork. We recently discovered a colony of siphonophores at 700 meters deep where this is common adaptation. Reaching up to 50 meters in length, these creatures are no wider than a regular broomstick. In order to draw in unsuspecting predators, a colony generates a stark, yet lovely, luminescence of red or blue and outstretches its tentacles that bear toxic barbs that can take down anything that ventures near. Surprisingly, many of the species under the ocean's surface depend on marine snow to survive. There is a consistent sinking of white, flaky material from the upper regions to the depths of our oceans. It is composed of decomposing biological materials such as animal or plant parts, fecal waste, shells, sand and dust. In spite of its unappealing nature, this indispensable nutrient is what grants an array of deep-sea life to exist. In the absence of it, the depths of the ocean would be null of life. As we reach 1,000 meters, deeper than the highest structure built by humans, we have to be vigilant. This is a place of complete darkness. A hardly explored wasteland comprises nothing but boundless dark water. We go down further, below the 3,800 mark, at the depth of the tomb of the Titanic. We are now at unfathomable depth. Here, life organizes in slow motion. Conserving energy is important for survival. Everything down here floats immovably, or swims gracefully. At 4,000 meters, eventually we reach the abyssal plain. It's overspread by gray mud and rocks, which is ingested by sea cucumbers, shrimp, sea urchins, and sea worms. Moreover, we can also see some manganese nodules at the seafloor. Here, life always finds a way to thrive. After hours of traveling through darkness, we finally see a glimpse of sunlight and a calm surface. The oceans are so deep and there are still so many marvelous things left to be discovered.